Yeah, well, another day in paradise here. It's beautiful. I like it, it's good. It's bringing my mana body back into a stable vibration, you might say. This is the lowest end of me, you know. Now people go on about mana energy from like volcanic rock and stuff. Anyway, I'm going to the shops to get some chicken, some like honey sweet chicken. I thought I may as well vlog. That's what we do. It's so funny, it embarrasses some people, eh? I don't really care, it's your view into my world. Yeah, anyway, so I want to go over, I just made a video about gang stalking attention awareness channel, and I was just thinking about, you know, because he said none of it's spiritual warfare, none of gang stalking is spiritual warfare, doesn't exist. I'm thinking to myself, where do you go then? Where do you evolve to? Because you know, as far as I'm concerned in this video, and we can discuss this elsewhere, but you know, basically spiritual means not here, right? It means all the stuff we see in our eye, right? All the visions, dreamland, right? Because I'm one of those people who don't think that consciousness just generates out of this like blob in my head, the brain. I think it's more of like conduit. So, you know, the people who are caught on the inside of that look at an EEG, scientific encephalograph machine, brain waves from your dreams, and think, there you go, you know. The dream is just an electrical thing. Yeah, but where'd it come from? Didn't come from the brain. So we've got other studies these days, so I think those people really need to like research, because we've got studies where, you know, 6 seconds before you do something, the thought was already there, subconsciously. Remember that? I've brought that up several times on my channel, the 6 second thing. It's an experiment that's been done. A lot of people are starting to talk about this I saw Tom Bailou's channel, he's got like 1 million subscribers and all that, to like 3 million, and he was talking about it. So it's getting out there in simulation theory, because he was with, I think, what's that guy's name? Something Hoffman, one of the world's leading physicists. And he's starting to talk about simulation theory in the way that I started talking about it, in the way of, you know, IT, information technology. Like, yeah, you know, man, you know whose video you're looking at. You already know whose video that you're looking at. Oh yeah. Y'all already know. You gotta have that noise pollution at the important points. Always happens almost fucking every one of my videos where I'm walking around. Every time I get to an important point, I've completely forgotten what I said. Oh yeah, information technology. So these you know, top scientists and stuff, philosophizing like physicists, are starting to talk about simulation theory now. And in the way that they bring up actual theory, not just talking about it, speculating, but bringing up functionality, like how you type programming code is how I used to talk about it a lot, because I did computer programming at university. Ooh, it's pretty hot out here, starting to get a bit summery, guys. A bit summery in my hood. I'm out here with no shirt and stuff. Yeah, so they're starting to talk about it in the way where you have a theory, which is not speculation. You say it works like this, you know, and this is how it works. Line for line, you can basically explain it. So if you don't know, check out that channel, because he's making some good videos on simulation theory. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, about this, you know, the spiritless humans are the ones who are going to like fuck up the gang stalking movement, right? They're gonna try and make it all physical, and then I guarantee you, mark my words, I'll say it this, I just need to make sure I get it in more than one video. So I can say, yeah, look, I said it more than once. I guarantee you, if we get rid of electromagnetic weapons, psychotronic harassment, which I'm not, which I am privileged to, which I'm not far away from, that's not out of my world, that's definitely happens to me, you're still going to have neuro-linguistic programming from people's egos that they just want to put you down. The other day, I was talking to the manager and I was like, what kind of car is that? Or how much was your VW four-wheel drive van? Because I want a four-wheel drive, and I'm thinking now a van maybe. And then I said I had a Mitsubishi Pajero, one of my last cars when I used to live back in Australia like 10 years ago. And he said something about Mitsubishi delinquent. And the boss that I was working for, obviously they talk to each other and stuff, and it's just funny how people's ego rub off on other people's ego, because he didn't have to be like that. He didn't have to be nasty at all. I was just genuinely talking about cars and he was trying to make fun of me, obviously, which is bullying, which is sad. They think they're big for it. What I find funny is that they think they're big for that. To look at this shit, man, again. Doesn't matter where I go, what I do, I always get the noise pollution in my videos every time. And at important points, just when I'm revving up, did you notice? Yeah, they think they're big, man, for neuro-linguistically putting you down and calling you names. It's the only thing that can do is give them an ego rush, which is false, right? And it's just amazing to see people so, close to home do it to you. Because, I've had my parents do it for a long time as well. I don't know if this is from B2K, but in my opinion it's not. It's from the ego. I mean, I don't know, but I think I know. I think it's from the ego. So you take away V2K, God helmet, etc., you still got these fuckwits who are nothing but their ego, because they have no higher spirit, mental light body. Therefore, other spirits can take over where their mental body should be. And that's how it works, right? That's whole spiritless humans theory. That's connected to gang stalking. That's why gang stalking is occurring. Because they can't do nothing but that. Once they're retired, especially once they're retired, that's why you have these old grumpy men who stalk like crazy. Because they've got nothing else to fucking do. And a man needs something to do. And when they're an ego person, just of the body, of the physical body, they've got no higher spirit or anything, right? What else can they do? They can't do anything else but look around in their community physically. They can't look within. They're not going to sit down and meditate. They can't. They cannot meditate. There will be no epiphanization. Their meditation will be them sitting still, which to them is wasting time. That's why they don't do it. So, I mean, once you take away these psychotronic weapons, this, V2K, God helmet, all this shit, you're still left with the idiots. You see what I'm saying? So it's not physical. Gang stalking is definitely spiritual warfare. And there's no way we're getting rid of it by getting rid of these, psychotronic fucking weapons and all this shit. You're not going to get rid of gang stalking just from getting rid of these weapons, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm at the shops. We are at my local shop here. Just going to go get some food, just so you guys can see it. It's pretty nice here. I'm glad it's not as dirty as in Uruguay. In Uruguay, there'd be just fucking bums everywhere and just, just like rubbish in the gardens and everything. Anyway, I'm out of here.